you were involved with any of these Telepatriot missions in the past couple of months, you know that the 2023 State Team of the Year worthy of this award is none other than Team Virginia. Congratulations, Virginia. Before we have the Virginia team come on and speak, we're going to have Bill Scott from Team Ohio from the 2022 year winner come on and give us a few words as you pass the Team of the Year plaque. And please share the plaque in the screen for all of us to see, Bill. Remember to unmute.
Okay. Can you hear me, Deanna?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here it is. It's a beautiful, beautiful plaque. And you can see I even took the liberty of pasting a little temporary tag down there that says Team Virginia 2023. Congratulations, Old Dominion. It's our pleasure to pass this beautiful plaque on to you. I can tell you that it was an honor for us to receive it at the summit in 2022 in Orlando. And it was quite a surprise and a shock to us, but it's also been quite a motivator. We've taken this plaque around to a number of events, and we had a lot of events, as Mike Ruthenberg pointed out, in Ohio. We brought this to some of our events, and we just most recently, last month, had our state strategy meeting. And this nice plaque was passed around to all the state leaders to get one last look at it, because I said, we're going to have to turn this thing over soon. And here we are, we're at that date. So it's my pleasure to welcome this plaque going to the Old Dominion state of Virginia from the Buckeye State with pleasure. I will get this thing in the mail tomorrow to the engraver in, I guess, Kansas. Yeah, Kansas, and they'll take care of it and get it on its way. Unless you like the job I did, we could save a few dollars. Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Very good improvising. Awesome job, Bill. Thank you. Congratulations again for your win in 2022. Well, before we introduce again our winners, or not introduce, but have them speak, the regional director responsible for this lengthy description, but very detailed, is none other than Grant Martin. He is our longest serving regional director now. And tell us a little bit about Team Virginia. What do you want to highlight, Grant?
Well, thank you, Deanna. Certainly, thank you all for being here on this very special night. This is certainly one of the most favorite things to do, to recognize outstanding individuals, outstanding teams. And I tell you what, I'm blown away every day by the people in this organization. And the Virginia team is certainly no exception. I mean, one of the things as a regional director is now, I guess I've been doing this regional director thing for about 6 years. So I've had a chance to see teams kind of gel, and it's really neat and exciting to see teams truly come together. And you just really saw that with the Virginia team this year. All the pieces started to come together, the leadership and the drive is there. Now, I think this is kind of a funny story that I wanted to share, and I think this really emulates the creativity of the team and their dedication. As we just talked about, there was a lot of election activity, a lot of block walking that happened. And so I called John Damon, the state director, and I said, what are you doing there, John? He said, oh, I'm out block walking. He said, well, no, actually, me and Russ, we're riding scooters. And so next thing I know, I get this picture of two guys. They might or might not be 60 plus years old, riding with the helmets on and two-wheel scooters going down the street to deliver flyers for candidates. But that is the type of ingenious, inventive attitude that the Virginia team has, and it permeates throughout all that they do. And they are backed up by just a complete cadre of leaders, content writers, state communication, you name it. They have a complete package, and I cannot be more proud to be a small member on this amazing team. So, John and the Virginia team, I'm blessed to work with you, and thank you so much for everything. And Deanna, I'll let you turn it over to John.
Awesome. Thank you, Grant. Good words for a great team. Well, John Damon, a state director from Virginia, congratulations. And we're excited to have you accept this award. Tell us a little bit about your team, their amazing efforts, and anything else you want to share.
So I've always said, and I've told Grant this, and I've told others, that when I took over as state director almost 2 years ago for Virginia, and I too am retired from the communications business, so former Verizon, and I left early. I gave a pledge to this team for at least 2 years as state director, and I decided I was going to hit the ground running. So we've been blessed with a team in Virginia that I felt like all I had to do was add water. We have had patriots in the system. You met Russ Byer earlier, who's been around since 2015. I joined the group in 2016, but we have quite a few members in Virginia, and we are what you hear a lot of others say, we are a family first. We all look out for each other. We pray for each other. We call each other. We check on each other. That's what you want with team members. And again, I feel like I walked into it in Virginia. I've been blessed. And you heard about kind of being hands off as a state director. I wouldn't necessarily call it hands off, other than I wanted the whole team to decide. So when we do our weekly calls, I want to hear everybody's opinion. I want to hear what they have to say. I think that's necessary. And again, I've been blessed by a team that thinks good things and good ideas, and are true patriots that want to get the job done. COS is the answer. We all know that. We have a very dedicated team to that in Virginia, and I again look forward to continuing to make this happen for Virginia.
Excellent. True words from a great leader, leading from the back, putting everybody up front, and getting them in the soup, basically. So congratulations again, Team Virginia. We appreciate all of your work, and we appreciate everyone's hard work across the country. We only had to pick one from each category. It was hard, but you are all worthy in our eyes. Absolutely. Well, we're going to wrap up this